Once upon a time, deep in the heart of a magical forest, there lived 3 curious and brave cats, Whiskers, Luna, and Simba. The forest was full of secrets, glowing mushrooms, talking trees, and sparkling streams. But the cats were always fascinated by the one place no one dared to go, the Enchanted Grove. One sunny morning, Whiskers, the daring tabby, suggested, "Let's explore the Enchanted Grove today. I've heard it holds treasures and magical creatures." Luna, the clever calico, tilted her head. "I don't know, Whiskers. It's said to be a dangerous place, full of illusions and traps." Simba, the strong black cat, with a heart of gold, gave a hearty laugh. "What's the worst that could happen? We're cats. We're born adventurers." With their minds made up, the trio set off on their journey. The trees grew taller as they ventured deeper into the forest. The sunlight filtered through the thick canopy above, casting long shadows on the ground. Along the way, they met a wise old owl who sat perched on a branch, his amber eyes twinkling with ancient wisdom. "Where are you off to in such a hurry?" he asked, his voice a low hoot. "We're on our way to the Enchanted Grove," replied Whiskers. "Oh, the Enchanted Grove," the owl said, shaking his head slowly. "That place is full of mysteries and magic. Be careful, young ones. Not everything is as it seems in that grove." The cats thanked the owl for his advice and continued on their way, eager to uncover the secrets of the Enchanted Grove. As they journeyed deeper into the woods, the air grew heavy with the scent of wildflowers, and the sound of birdsong faded into an eerie silence. Suddenly, the trees seemed to close in around them, their branches intertwined to form a thick canopy overhead. The sunlight struggled to penetrate the dense leaves, casting the forest floor in a dim, green twilight. The cats exchanged nervous glances. This was the edge of the Enchanted Grove. Taking a deep breath to calm their racing hearts, the cats ventured into the grove. They soon realized that the old owl's warning was true. Everything here seemed different than it did in the rest of the forest. The trees shimmered with an otherworldly glow, and strange, beautiful flowers bloomed in every color imaginable. The air was filled with the sound of trickling water, but when they followed the sound, they found no source. It was as if the very laws of nature were different here. Just then, a playful breeze rustled through the trees, causing the leaves to swirl around the cats in a dizzying dance. The wind seemed to whisper secrets in their ears, and the cats felt as if they were being watched by unseen eyes. "I don't like this," Luna whispered, her fur bristling. "It's like the forest is playing tricks on us." Before anyone could reply, the ground beneath their paws began to shake, and the trees swayed violently. A deep growl echoed through the grove, sending shivers down the cats' spines. Suddenly, a massive bear emerged from behind a tree. Its eyes glowed a menacing red in the dim light, and its teeth glistened like daggers. The bear let out another roar and charged toward the cats, who scattered in different directions. Thinking quickly, Whiskers scrambled up a nearby tree, while Luna dashed into a thicket of bushes. Simba, however, couldn't find anywhere to hide. He stood frozen with fear as the bear approached him, ready to pounce. At the last moment, Whiskers, who had climbed high above the commotion, jumped onto the bear's back. Startled by the sudden weight, the bear shook violently, trying to dislodge Whiskers. In the midst of the struggle, Luna burst out of the bushes. She leapt gracefully onto a rock and let out a loud, piercing meow, hoping to distract the bear. Her plan worked. The bear, momentarily forgetting about Whiskers, turned its attention to Luna. It took a step toward her, but before it could make a move, Simba intervened. With a surge of adrenaline, he launched himself at the bear, sinking his claws into its nose. The bear howled in pain and stumbled backward. In that instant, Whiskers knew they had distracted the beast long enough. "Run, Simba, run!" he shouted, urging his friend to flee. Together, they had managed to outsmart the fearsome creature. Panting heavily, the cats huddled together, their hearts still pounding from the encounter. They had faced their fears and emerged victorious. Realizing that they were stronger together, the cats decided to continue their exploration of the Enchanted Grove. Their bond unbreakable. The air grew colder and mist swirled around their paws, making the ground slippery. Just when the cats thought it couldn't get any darker, the sky above the grove suddenly filled with an eerie green glow. The cats gasped in amazement as they witnessed a magnificent aurora dancing across the night sky. It was unlike any aurora they had seen before, shimmering in shades of emerald and jade. The grove seemed to come alive with magic, and the cats felt a sense of wonder and awe. As the aurora faded away, a gentle light began to emanate from the ground, guiding the cats deeper into the grove. They followed the light until they came across a small clearing. In the center stood a magnificent oak tree, its branches reaching toward the sky like welcoming arms. Beneath the tree, nestled in a bed of soft moss, was a sparkling pool of water. The cats had never seen anything like it. As they approached the pool, they saw that it wasn't just water that shimmered within it, but countless stars, each reflecting the light of the moon above. The cats stared in awe as the stars twinkled and danced in the water, creating a breathtaking display of celestial beauty. Suddenly, the surface of the pool rippled, and a gentle voice echoed through the clearing. "Welcome, brave cats. I am the guardian of the Enchanted Grove." The cats turned to find a beautiful white cat emerging from behind the tree. Her eyes sparkled with kindness, and her fur seemed to glow with an ethereal light. "We were just admiring the beautiful stars in your pool," said Whiskers, feeling a bit shy. "These stars aren't just for decoration," the white cat replied with a smile. "Each one holds a piece of someone's magic. The more good deeds someone does, the brighter their star shines." The cats looked at each other, realizing that they too could leave their mark on the grove. Inspired by the white cat's words, the cats decided to do something nice for the grove. They searched the clearing and soon found fallen branches and twigs littering the ground. Without hesitation, they got to work, gathering the debris and making a small fire. As the flames danced and crackled, the cats felt a sense of warmth and contentment. They had brought light and warmth to the grove on this dark and dreary night. Just then, the white cat approached the cats with a gentle smile. "You have shown great kindness, little ones," she purred. "As a reward, I will grant you each a wish." The cats looked at each other in surprise. They hadn't expected their good deed to result in a reward. "Oh, I want to see my friends and family," said Luna, thinking of her loved ones. "Very well," the white cat replied, waving her tail. "Your wish is granted." With a flash of light, Luna was whisked away to her home. Next, Simba spoke. "I want to protect all the animals in the forest," he declared, his voice filled with determination. "A noble wish," the white cat purred. "You shall have it." And with another wave of her tail, Simba was taken to a place where he could train and hone his skills as a protector. Finally, it was Whiskers' turn. He had risked their lives by climbing the treacherous mountain and leading them to safety. What would his wish be? "I want to see all the amazing places I've heard about," he exclaimed, his eyes shining with curiosity. "Very well," the white cat purred. "Your wish is granted." And with that, Whiskers disappeared, embarking on his own exciting adventure. Meanwhile, back in the clearing, the white cat watched the cats disappear one by one, a gentle smile on her face. She was pleased with their bravery, kindness, and the wishes they had chosen. Suddenly, she heard a twig snap in the bushes nearby. The white cat turned to investigate. her ears pricked for any sound. As she cautiously approached the bushes, she saw a small scared kitten, struggling to free itself from a thorny bush. The white cat's heart went out to the kitten, and she quickly rushed to help. With gentle paws, she began to untangle the thorns from the frightened creature, soothing its scared meows with soft purrs. Once the kitten was free, the white cat noticed a small cut on its leg. Without hesitation, she licked the wound, helping it heal faster. The grateful kitten nuzzled against the white cat, purring its thanks, and in that moment, the white cat knew that her duty as the guardian of the Enchanted Grove was more important and rewarding than she had ever imagined.